Hi guys, this video is about the Galilee, everything you need to know about the Galilee. If you will come to Israel, then 99% of the chances that you will go up north, and this video will be about the sites, transportation, accommodation, all the important things. And I'm here in the Galilee with Avirama, one of my best friends, and she lives in the Galilee and she has goats. I mean, there is nothing cooler than that. And we will start with sites. So what are the main sites?
Well, it depends who you are. If you're a Christian, you've heard about the Galilee. You've heard the name Capernaum, you've heard Nazareth, you've heard about Mary of Magdalene, which is a real place. So if you're a Christian, you're coming to something which is familiar. If you're a fan of the Old Testament, you will also find yourself in a very familiar environment, because you'll find yourself on Carmel Mountain with Elijah, or with Barak and Dvorah, and other biblical places that you've heard about, like Armageddon. If you're a Jew, you most likely would like to go to Tzfat and buy your mother-in-law a new mezuzah, because they have the most excellent collection of Judaica that you can find in the world. You might want to go to Pki'in. Pki'in is a village where there's a Jewish community that never went to exile. They're the original Jews of the land. They never left. If you just like beautiful, amazing cities, you go to Akko. One that comes to Israel and doesn't visit Akko misses something amazing. The underground city, the Crusader city, which is the largest Crusader city in the world, still kept and preserved underneath the ground. And on top you have an Ottoman Oriental city with beautiful mosque and a lovely seashore and the best markets. One place I don't want you to miss is the Hula Valley. The Hula Valley, especially the Lake of the Hula. And you have to remember that Israel is one of the major migrating birds' routes. And we have over 500 million birds migrating over Israel twice a year. We have the spring migration and we have the fall migration. So for people who love birds, for children, to see how they ring the birds, or just to see huge flocks rising up from the fields, well, the Hula Valley is a great place. And if you are interested in geopolitics, then you might want to go to the border with Lebanon or Syria and see what they talk about in news. By the way, it's safe, okay?
Now, I will say that all of the Israeli tour guides, we all know how to guide in Akko and the churches around the Sea of Galilee. It's very basic, but the Galilee is also very special because of the people that live there. Can you say something about it? Yeah. Your neighbors?
My neighbors, for the last more than 20 years. It's the Galilee is full with groups, ethnic groups. We have Muslims, we have Christians, we have Jews, we have Druze, we have Czechs, we have Baha'is. Actually, the Galilee is the international center, or the most holy place of the Baha'is is the Galilee. We have the Bedouins, the nomads of the desert, now settled in the Galilee. So all of these groups live together, and what's most beautiful is that they live together and there's less tensions than in Jerusalem or other places. The feeling is very calm. There's a lot of coexistence, and everybody cooks very well.
This is very important. Yeah, when you hear about Israel, then you only hear about tension between Jews and Muslims, and it's usually in Jerusalem, but the Galilee is just a different world.
I could say it's a human nature reserve. And when I come, the doors open. The Galileans, they love to have people. They like to speak to people. You can have a workshop of Druze food. You can actually roll yourself the wine leaves to study how to make a very good hummus. Sit with the people, hear about their life, and most people just like to stay. So there's a lot of like human scenery in the Galilee.
All the information will be down here, and also the details of Avirama. See you in the next video or in the Galilee. Yalla bye.
Yalla bye.